Yes, guys, how are we doing? I'll get rid of this banner now. Yes, lads, how are we doing? Good to see everyone in the house. We are back with a transfer deadline day talk. It is Tottenham Hotspur, obviously, and I'm looking forward to it. I am very much so looking forward to it. So obviously we have to get you guys up here. We have to have a little talk before the transfer deadline days, is over, and then that's it. We can't talk about transfers no more. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. I think the first topic of today, what we can talk about, and guys, just before we do get into it, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Link is in the chat. Whoever can subscribe, please do. We'll gratefully appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into it. So, and yeah, also, if anyone wants to jump on, I will invite you guys now. So there you go. The link is in the description down below. Hang on. There we go. Link in the chat. All right, guys. Did it send? No, it did not send. There we go. It's sent. All right. How are we doing, lads? How are we doing? Okay. So number one, let's start off with the Højbjerg talks. Højbjerg to Fulham. It's looking like it's going to be around 25 mil. Now, is it going to be a loan deal or is it going to be a regular? It looks like it's going to be a regular deal from all the sources I've been able to gather. It looks like it's going to be a regular deal with, basically that. It's going to be a regular deal. I'm just going to bring up the proper sources now so we have it. So Fulham have made a £25 million offer for Tottenham midfielder Pierre Højbjerg. Højbjerg is expected to leave Spurs before the transfer window closes on Friday and has also had offers from Atletico Madrid, Turkish side Galatasaray. So you can see the confirmation there that we have been getting offers for the likes of Højbjerg and also Sanchez, Tanguy and Ndombele. Who else? Eric Dyer. These players have been Hugo Lloris. They have been offered a new contract, a new club, but some have just decided not to. It could be, is it because the Postecoglou's effect on a team, on how good he started us? I don't know, but in regards to Højbjerg, I'm kind of happy if he does move on. I think he's the type of player that has served his purpose at Tottenham. Came in and did his came, for a solid amount of time, and then, now it's time to leave, and we're getting a decent amount of money for him. We're getting 25 mil for him. That's not something bad at all. What people do need to understand is that players such as, let's say, Udoki, Van der Ven, Romero, they have an unconditional. Is that even a word? Future at Tottenham Hotspur. So therefore, they literally have a future at Tottenham. That there's players in this team that don't have a future at all. For the likes of Eric Dyer, Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris has to be moved on now. We're less than 24 hours until the transfer window shuts, and we have to get something done now. I'm just trying to see also any other players. Sorry. I just got now. We also got the likes of Tanguy and Ndombele, Højbjerg, Ollie Skip, in my opinion. We look at the attack. We got Brian Gill. I think he went on loan. We look at the attack. The attack needs some bolstering. I'll tell you that. We do need some hefty addition into the attack ASAP. That needs to be done right this second. Now, let's talk about a bit of incomings. Let's talk about incomings. So I've got here Tottenham Hotspur considering a move for Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth in last 24 hours. No formal bid / concrete yet, as depended on outgoings. Bournemouth would need to replace Kelly. Not easy. Also, Eric Dyer could be offered as part of the deal. That's according to Fabrizio Romano. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look, I don't know too much of Kelly, obviously, because they were in the Championship, and last season, obviously, Bournemouth did well by staying up. But I don't think we can replace players like Dyer, and let's say if we do get Højbjerg for 25 mil, or if we do sell Højbjerg for 25 mil, we don't really sell Dyer, we sell Jaffa Tanganga, we sell Tanguy and Ndombele, and we also got Harry Kane money. We should for sure be able to get better quality centre backs. No disrespect to them, but we 100% should be able. It's just the question is, are we going to? Will we make that? All right, now what else? What else? Okay, so now we got also the news on Tanganga. So Tanganga is set to decide between proposals from Leon and Olsberg in the coming hours. So he's supposed to decide where he wants to go. Give me a second, just gonna turn off the aircon. There we go, lads. There we go. So yeah, well, but by the way, guys, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys go and drop us a like on the video. Now, what else? So to Jaffa Tanganga, what are your thoughts on Jaffa Tanganga? Do you think he should stay at Tottenham? Do you think he's got a future at us, or do you think that's it? It is what it is. Yeah, like he's the kind of player who has to go. In a way also for his sake and for our sake. I believe so. I believe it's time to go. It's time to go, mate. But nah, look, at the end of the day, he's been to our academy. He's a player who I think Tottenham Hotspur could get something out of, but they unfortunately did not. I think other players such as Gio Lo Celso, Brian Gill, they have potential, but I don't think a Tottenham team. I mean, maybe you can say sure, Lo Celso has maybe as a backup, but not as a cam. He does not suit that cam position. Um, Tottenham Hotspur are interested in Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher. Thanks so much for the like to whoever's on Facebook or Twitter. On sorry Twitch. Appreciate it very much. And also, guys, if you can subscribe, make sure to subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. We are so close to 2K. I really want to hit that 2K mark after the stream. If that happens, that will be absolutely magnificent. We upload daily on here, so you guys will have plenty of content to enjoy and also to understand as well. We got one subscriber since, so that is unbelievable. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined us so far. So let's continue. Conor Gallagher is another one who's on the Tottenham Hotspur radar. He is a player who's very highly rated by Ange Postecoglou and could potentially, have a future with us. Who knows? Who knows if he can? I'll be interested in him. 100% I am. I know that it's very controversial because some fans believe Conor Gallagher isn't really what we need. Some people don't like the fact that he's been at Chelsea, he's coming to us. I just think he's a quality player. He's young. He's good. He's good on the ball. He's got decent shots. Um, he doesn't have that physical ability that a CDM or a central midfielder would need, but he's done it fine at Crystal Palace. Um, so yeah, that is one I would like us to see. All right, let's see who else. Um, let's see. Trying to. We also got okay, yes, okay, the obvious one. Let me just send. Let's see if this guy can come on. Um, yeah. Here we go. So Reguilon is the next one that I actually do want to talk about. I think he is a, I think he's a good player, but just not suits, not the one for Tottenham right now. Absolutely not. I think there's definitely better quality than him out there. But I wouldn't be upset if we sold him. I really wouldn't. Sorry guys, hang on, give me a second. Um, So Lewis Miles Lewis Miles says as follows here. Here we go. Let's see if Brian can join. Sorry. Okay. So we got so Tony and Jan. I don't know. I don't know. Tony and Jan. I mean that's the thing. Like I'm interested. I really like Tony, but by then it's either it's too late or we just need a striker right now. If it's by then and we're still in this kind of position where we don't have a striker, I'll be all over it. 100% agree with you, mate. 100%. Um, what else? Um, there we go. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about who else we got. I'm just trying to look through the feed to see what content we can be producing you guys right now. Um, Yes, so this is something that came up, and I was livid. I mean livid. When I say livid, I was just upset. I was really upset when I saw it. Um, so Paul O'Keefe says Tottenham's still on the hunt for a centre back, but moves out will have a bearing. Deadline day shenanigans most likely. How pathetic is this though? Let's be real for a second. Let's be completely real. The whole summer transfer window, we've been crying out for centre backs, and only now they're saying Tottenham's still on the hunt for a centre back. What? What? So you've been on a hunt? Are you telling me you've been on a hunt this whole time for a centre back? You can't find one quality centre back on the market. Come on, Daniel Levy. Come on, Paratici, whoever's in charge there. You lot can't fool us. I mean, I think you guys are a bit over just kind of trying longevity this whole thing. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying why they have to take so long with everything just to annoy us fans. Like they're not doing it because they want to. They're doing it just to annoy us. Spurs Global, big up yourself. I'm just gonna use his tweet here. He's done absolutely phenomenal job. I absolutely love it. Outgoing still to happen. That you got Ndombele, Sanchez, Dyer, Tanganga, Lloris, Hill, but it's unlikely to know what will happen. Hoiberg, White, and now incomings. Now we can talk about incomings. We got Johnson, Gallagher, Kelly. I, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's a bit of an L. It's a bit of a stinker. I can't lie. Um, Yeah, it's a bit of a stinker. This is really bad. We need to get out our players right now. We need to sell. We need to sell ASAP. Um, all right, let's continue. Let's talk about um Dane Scarlett. Dane Scarlett has joined Ipswich Town on a long season, and a new long-term contract. What I'm talking about. Dane Scarlett has signed a new long-term contract with Tottenham Hotspur till 2027. We can also confirm that Dane Scarlett has also gone to Ipswich Town for the remainder of the season. Um, that is a tweet we put out obviously earlier today. I'm sure all of you guys heard about it. Dane Scarlett is now officially an Ipswich Town player until the end of the season. I mean, Ipswich Town. Look, they're in the Championship. Where are they? Where do they stand right now? They're in the Championship. They are sixth in the Championship, 1 point behind Southampton, and 3 points behind Leicester. I mean, look. I mean, I know we can't take anything from day one from match week 3. How many match week 4? Sorry, game week 4. But look, happy days. They're six. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully, they can gain some goals, gain experience to play against top side like Leicester, Southampton, Norwich. Who else is there? Top sides. What are we talking about? Top side. Birmingham, top side. West Brom, top side. Um, I know they've had stinking lately, but they're a big side. Leeds United, obviously. Um, how was it looking last year with the Championship? I wonder. How was it looking last year? Ba, 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 ba. Why does it not show? I don't know. It doesn't show. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. Yeah. No. So looking forward to a new season with Ange. Obviously, a bit of a howler we had against Fulham, but we moved. We moved. Now Ansu Fati. Let's talk about the Ansu Fati deal. I mean, that was supposed to happen. That was literally a here we go. It was practically a here we go from Fabrizio. But somehow Bryson just gone and struck the deal before us. And I can't lie. I'm gutted that we do not get him. I think he's a fantastic player. Obviously, like I said in the match, in sorry here I'm gonna send this um in the video. I said that my mate says that oh, here we go. Here we go. Um, Here we go. Let's just send. Let's just send. There we go. Um, Fabrizio Romano has just said now that Reguilon will sign as a Manchester United player. I feel like Fabrizio is a bit spammy right now. Nowadays, he's a bit spammy. Come on, guys. I mean, What the hell is happening? All right, let's just do it like this. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So Fabrizio has now just said. Fabrizio said that we with Regulon, with regards to the deal with Regulon, uh, Serge Reguilon will sign in as a Man United player in the morning. Medicals completed tonight as expected. So Reguilon, done deal. Guys, make sure to subscribe. Obviously, we're trying to hit that 2K by the end of the stream. It'll be insane. I'll be so happy if we can hit 1.2K. I'm talking about 2K. 1.2K. I'll be so happy if we can. We are so close. So yeah, obviously Serge Reguilon is heading out. What your thoughts? Do you think Serge Reguilon is a good player? I personally really do. I rate Serge Reguilon. I think at Tottenham Hotspur team where we played a fullback position, a wingback position, I. I think he's quality. I really do think he's quality, but it just depends on it really just depends on the manager at the end of the day. Lads, thank you so much for the subscribers. We are 4 away from 1.2K. You lads, unbelievable, geezers. Thanks so much. What we saying? San Antonio Hotspur, how you doing? If you do want to join, make sure to join. Here you go, StreamYard. Here you go. Come on, have a little talk. Talk to me, see what's happening. And if you have not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, let's continue with the talk. So you kind of agree with me by saying that Reguilon is a quality player. I agree. I think he's a quality player, and I think if we know how to utilize these kind of players, because Real Madrid didn't just put in a buyback clause for no reason for Reguilon. They also believe in Reguilon. They believe that he's a good player. Um, all right, what else have we got to talk about? Um, let's see. Let's see what's happening here again. So I'm just looking at the Spurs Express. Big up to them. Um, yeah. So okay. Here's an interesting question for you guys. Here's an interesting question for you guys. 24 hours until the transfer window ends. How would you rate the transfer window? Honestly, how would you rate it? Because I'm looking at it at like a 6, even like a 5.5. I think if you think about what we needed to do, let's go together and think about what we needed to do. Um, I'll make that into like a little video in itself. All right, guys. So, how would you rank the Tottenham Hotspur transfer window so far? Let's go through it together. Number one, let's start off with what we needed to do. So, offload players. Have we offloaded the players that we needed to yet? No, we haven't. Okay, no, I'm just gonna name everything. Offload players. We needed to buy a striker. We needed to buy a centre back. We needed to buy a creative midfielder. We had to buy a. We had to. What else? We had to. Well, I said sell players. We also needed to. What else we needed to? We needed to. Uh, yeah, basically those 4 things. Let's see. We needed to do those 4 things. Now let's go together on it. Okay, number one. Sell players. Did we do it? No, we didn't do it. Okay, so that still up there. Okay, so okay, buy a cam. Yeah, we did that. Okay, fine. Now we needed to buy a centre back. We did that. Then we needed to what else we had to do? We had to buy a striker. Did we do it? No. Did and then this is the sell players. So sell players and buy a striker. We didn't do. And then yeah, sure, buy a creative midfielder and a centre back. Yeah, we did that. But so that's half of the two. Those are the two stuff that we had to do, which was crucial. Buy a striker and um buy a um offload the players. Sorry, and we didn't do that. We failed to do that. I'm just saying that just says in itself that we aren't capable right now. I mean, I wouldn't say that this has been a great transfer window. I would say that personally, I believe that last transfer window was better than this current one. Honestly, I'm saying that. But look, that's my personal. Let's see what else we got to say. Well, let's see what else we can talk about. I'll put on live on Instagram as well. Why not? People who want to join from the Instagram, they are more than welcome to join. We love to do this here. Let's change this view like this. All right, sorry guys, just kind of compromising here. There we go. Brilliant stuff. All right. Yes, guys. So obviously Instagram, we're on the YouTube right now. They're smashing up there with the comment section. I've got to say, Oscar says on the YouTube, guys, if you do want to join, head over to the YouTube right now. We are live there right now. Oops, whatever. It is what it is. Oscar, big up to yourself. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. You absolute legend. Thanks so much for joining. Needed a keeper as well. 100%. Now, did we get a keeper? Yes, we did. Is he the one I wanted? No. I am. I'm not going to say I'm negative about him because I think he's a great keeper, but I think well, yes, fair play. We did do that. We did get a keeper. So you're right. You're right. So that's a 5.5, a 6 for me. I don't think this transfer window is, I mean, anywhere near as good as what I thought we needed to do. Now what else? What other topics do you want me to talk about? I want you guys to fill me in the comment section down below. What other topics you want to talk about? Okay, we got a man here in the back room, a big friend of mine. A nice topics to talk about as well right now because we've got similarities in terms of players who have been transferred to each other. Let's bring in without further ado, RS Talks Football. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I mean, I'm not good after reading the news of my club doing business with your club, but listen, I'm all good now. I'm all good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, look. Obviously, I do apologize for not coming on your stream for the
Yeah, you're hiding. You're
game.
hiding. Ah.
Go on. You can bounce me. I allow you. I allow you. Um,
No, I'm not man.
Look, I want to get your point of view from signing Regulon. I think many people trying many people have different point of views on this. Now, I say that it's a great transfer for us, and it might not be a great one for you guys. What are your thoughts on Regulon?
Listen, if I'm gonna be honest, from what I've heard from your fan base, correct me
Yeah,
if I'm wrong. Attacking wise, he's okay. Defensively, boy, listen. I swear
yeah.
down, Tenag, if you start regular against Arsenal, I am not watching that game. I am not watching that game. Listen, regular, listen. I think, listen, it's a short term deal on loan until January, and I think there's no buy option, which is good. And I think you guys are covering the wage. So, listen, I would just have to see in it. So, I never expected him to come because I thought obviously Cucurella was in
Yeah.
the twin, but listen. Listen, I'm more excited for his girlfriend. Really, his girlfriend's coming to United, so I'm more
Oh,
excited for
mate,
that too.
I'll tell you what, his girlfriend is unreal.
But now, listen. I mean, Tanag wants at least two players per position, so I just have to.
Yeah,
I just have to accept this transfer.
yeah.
Really.
I think I want to talk about positive with you for the Regulon deal. Obviously, there are a lot of negatives. I'm just going to name a couple here. The lack of defense that he does. The lack of ability in the air duels. He's not very good at air duels. He is. He's a bit. Yeah, that those are the two negatives. Now, I think that the positives are very much there. It's just how you utilize the player. The fact that let's say you have his pace really comes in handy, like so much. Do you think um do you think he will get what's the word? When you get like found out, like we talk about with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, sometimes he gets caught out. Yeah, caught out. Do you think Reggie will get caught out sometimes as a player with you guys? Obviously, when you guys play attacking football, he will join in, but as a defensive player,
Yeah, I'm more worried about that. To be fair, I think attacking wise, listen, Tanag, he can coach Regulon, and if we think about properly, Regulon, he's been under Conte, right? Look,
yeah,
he's been under several different managers. Now you got
several.
Tanag. Yeah, several. So. Listen, I'm hoping Tenor can do something with him because obviously with Malaysia, people there was like splitting the fan base about Malaysia. So Regulon, listen, I think 3 years ago, if we would have got Regulon 3 years ago, I would have been happy. But now,
Yeah,
listen, defensively, I reckon if we play against the big teams, if he starts, he's gonna get caught out definitely
yeah.
defensively. So listen, I hope we can coach him right. But as I said, it's on loan, so I'm not gonna panic too much. But I'd rather keep that lot left back. But
Is Shaw injured?
yeah, he's injured for 10 weeks.
Okay, okay. Look, I mean, the way I see it, I want to do a bit of positivity. The way I see it, I mean, is that it's a transfer that is only a loan. So for all the negative, negative fans out there that don't like Regulon, it's only a loan out there for until January. And also I feel like there is still a player in there. There really is still a player in there. It's just how Eric Ten Hag plays him. I think with Martinez as well. That can be such a fantastic partnership, Martinez and Reguilon.
You're trolling.
No,
You
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
you know
I
you
mean,
know. I searched up his career. You used to play in the Dutch league. What a coincidence! But he used to play for Feyenoord. So
who?
listen, Regulon. He used to play for
Really? I
Feyenoord.
did not know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He used to play for. Listen, I'm gonna be honest here. How old is he, by the way? Do you know? I think it's 28 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe old.
Reguilon, I'll quickly have a look.
Yeah,
Regulon's 26.
tw- okay, 26. He's unknown, right? Okay, so if we think about it, we only got Dunlop as a left back. He can only play there. And then other than that, we got a youngster called Fernandez.
Yeah,
At Regulon, I could see him starting some games. Let's say, I don't know, Man United versus Luton at Old Trafford. We
yeah,
could see Regulon starting. So I'm going to watch Regulon. I'm going to, obviously, every player that my club stands, I get behind them. I'm going to get behind Regulon, but it's me
yeah.
on loan. If he impresses us, obviously we'll buy him. Well, it depends on how much you guys.
No,
If
no,
you guys,
you will buy it. No, like we want to sell him. So if he does well for you guys, I'm sure you guys can offer like a really low wage, like 15, 20 mil, and we'll be happy to sell him.
no chance. Listen, no chance. No,
I
no, no, no.
tried, I
This
tried,
ain't
I
career
tried,
mode,
lad.
mate. This ain't career
I
mode. 10,
tried.
10 million max. But no, listen, Regulon, I'm gonna get behind him. I
Yeah.
I hate being negative before they even start match. So Regulon, I'm gonna get behind you, but please, Tenog, watch this guy carefully and defensively. He needs to improve defensively.
That,
So
that that's the
yeah,
most important thing. I think when you play, for example, the likes of I know Newcastle's a top team, but I'm saying the style of Newcastle where they play such a high line against you, they're always attacking. I think what Eric Ten Hag needs to do with Reguilon is make sure that he's got some sort of defensive backup there because Martinez, yeah, sure, he'll be able to back Reguilon in barely, but I think you have to play Casemiro more. I know this sounds really career-wise, but you have to play him more towards the left because that left bit. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is I constantly say this all the time, and I'll continue saying this. He's probably the best 1v1 defensively in the world, in my opinion. And when you so that defensive wise, you don't really need to help. So that's why I think Casemiro really needs to drop towards the left a little bit. But look, I want to talk to you a bit about a rumor that has happened. It died down lately, but it was Højbjerg to Manchester United. A interesting one, a one that I did not see coming at all. And I want to get your point of view. Obviously, I have my thoughts on why you guys want him. I mean, why Eric Ten Hag wants him. But from a United point of view, why do you guys go for Højbjerg?
listen, Tenog, he wants players that have played in the Dutch league. If you played in the Dutch league before, he's gonna sign you. So that that really pissed me. When I saw David Ornstein said exclusive Man United trying to, well, I think it was, yeah, it was Ornstein that broke it. And then when I saw that, I was like, what on earth is going on there?
Yeah,
Please, we might as well get the Dutch, I don't know, medical staff, man. Because can we? He obviously he's played. Right, he was at Bayern Munich. Sorry, yeah, Bayern
yeah,
Munich
I mean,
with Ten Hag. So listen, Højbjerg, ah, listen, he's not near United's level. So I'm happy that it died out, but he shouldn't be nowhere near United. Especially, listen, he wants to leave Spurs. I'm 100% sure that he wants to leave Spurs.
Yeah.
There was a club interested in him. I forgot who it was, but
Fulham.
Fulham, yes. Hopefully,
Yeah,
listen,
that's it. Yeah.
Fulham, they're interested in McTominay, so Fulham, please, come on, get McTominay, sir. But now, Højbjerg, I don't know how Spurs fans like you. How would you describe Højbjerg? Because I think he's a bit nasty, man. He likes
Wow.
his tackles, but I don't know, man.
Yeah. How do I describe Højbjerg? I think I would describe Højbjerg as a very aggressive player, but also clumsy. He's
He's
extremely
clumsy, man.
clumsy.
He's clumsy. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's the problem. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago, us Spurs fans, including myself, and I stand by it, we were saying that Højbjerg was one of our most important players in our team at that point. I think it was
he
in the
was good on the
Mourinho
Conte
era.
though. On the Conte, I think he was very good.
And Conte, yeah, Mourinho and Conte was a fantastic player, but I think
Uh,
he got overshadowed by the team performance because the team performance back then was so bad that Højbjerg was a little bit better than everyone because he just was a light out of everyone. But I think right now, if United want to sign a good player, then I don't think Højbjerg's the one. I think he offers you too much a risk in that midfield. I don't know if you saw that game versus Fulham, but when we had Skip, Højbjerg, and who was that other one, Lasoso. You're counting on Højbjerg to be that main guy in that midfield, to be the lead in the midfield, because who else is going to be? Skippy ain't and Lascelles ain't. So look, overall, I think Højbjerg is definitely one to watch for Fulham, not for you guys level. But let's talk a little bit
yeah.
about United. What transfers are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to?
I think
Amrabat,
today,
obviously.
obviously, today's Amrabat day, as United fans say. Listen, I couldn't listen. Amrabat is a great player, but I'm sick to death with this club making late signings and leaving it to the last window. And this is what happens
Yeah.
when we don't have a proper director of football. Yes,
Mm.
if you search up, it says we have a director of football, but he's not really a director of football. So we're leaving it late. So we need to announce that Turkish keeper that we've got, and then Reglon is getting announced. He's gonna send the. It's gonna be so weird seeing him in United. I swear, but he's doing the contracts in the morning, and then Amrabat, as Ramona said, I think it was like 2 hours ago. We're in contact again with the club. So it's looking
Yeah.
like I'm 90% confident that hopefully we should hear a here we go for Amrabat. And then I think that's it. To be fair, listen, I still think it's a rubbish window, but listen, I'm not going to be negative. Any United
Yeah.
fans in the chat, they're going to call me negative. So, listen, Amrabat, he's going to be crucial to how we
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Back.
100%.
Very, very good player. So, and the fact that
So yeah.
he's rejected Fulham, he's rejected Liverpool. Listen, the amount of clubs that he's
Yeah.
rejected, I want players like this that rejects club and puts one priority on the club. So, Amrabat,
Exactly.
bring me Amrabat. Get rid of McTominay. Spurs coming from McTominay as well. I know you guys looking for midfielders, so give me 20 million and he's yours. So listen, I'm looking forward to Amrabat, but obviously with others. Turkish keeper, I haven't seen too much of him. But listen, I think it's gonna be a busy day. I think you might have to post a lot of posts about Spurs and Midland Day, man. Give me that
Mate,
Romano. Give me
I'm
that Romano staying all night.
bro, I'm knackered. I can't even. I'm knackered. And now whatever we do this. Lads, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Obviously, this is the link. Hopefully you guys can subscribe. We're almost at 1.2k. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. I don't know how long you got, Orest. Obviously, whenever you need to leave, you're more than welcome.
No,
Let me know
listen,
so I
I can
can.
stay at any time, mate. Anytime, because I'm waiting for you. Yeah, Carabao Cup. Talk to me, Josh. Talk to me.
We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. Give me 1 second. Please update on last minute transfer. Of course we do. As you know, we upload daily on the YouTube. So guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. For and drop a like. Drop a like.
Yeah, even
Okay.
before
Okay.
subscribe to
Yeah.
Josh's channel, then you subscribe to mine. Don't subscribe to me before Josh. So subscribe
And
to Spurs, man.
exactly. I'm bringing up your channel right now. But beforehand, let me just say a couple words on that performance versus Fulham. I know you want to hear about it. Now, look. It was a disaster. It was really a disaster. I think. But last review, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate it. I think when you look at the lineup that was put out, 9 changes. That is absolutely mental. I mean, I'm going to be a bit negative here, so sorry, Tottenham fans. But let's talk about the Premier League teams for a second. So from the best to worst, whatever, not in order. But obviously you got United, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle. Not Newcastle, but let's put them four. Um, and Chelsea. Now I don't think any of those teams make anywhere near to 9 changes. They don't make anywhere near 9 changes. I mean, even United that are on a horrific form, they would not make 9 changes for a cup. Now, I said to you, I said, I'm so happy that we got Fulham because at least we don't underestimate a team because we always go out in these cup finals. I don't know if I said this to you on your channel, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I was like, great, we're not going to be underestimating this. We're going to be going into this, great team, at least 9 of our starting 11 players in there, so we don't screw up anything. And then we just somehow we went 1-0 down, um, and then Davinson Sanchez gets spin around like I don't know what, and then we go to penalty shootout, and guess who missed the pen? Davinson Sanchez. I mean, look from your point of view, what did you think went wrong from Tottenham in that game?
For me, I don't know why you guys are still playing Davinson Sanchez. I think, listen, Ange, that's is a mistake that needs to. It's a lesson learned from him because for me, you cannot be playing Davinson Sanchez and resting 9 players. You guys do not have Europe. Obviously, you guys are out of the Carabao Cup, so you only got FA Cup now. So, and that's a
Yeah,
mistake that you're learning from because you cannot. Listen, turn up. Listen, I know you're talking about Ten not resting, but Ten Hag wouldn't even rest 5 players. He still got strong. So, and it's a lesson that you need to go strong for cup games because Spurs, they listen. I think the last time, I don't even know if Josh was alive the last time you guys won a proper trophy. So, no, listen, and for me, if Davies is Sanchez, what's his future? Because I'm seeing that Wolfsburg are interested or someone because his future's still undecided. And when you
yeah.
play players that their future are undecided, then they're not going to put. For me, that's wrong. I, listen, when managers play players that their future not decided, I don't agree with that because you're not going to expect top performance from them because their mind is already on that club that they're focusing on. So for me, it's a lesson that do not play Davinson Sanchez ever again. I don't know who was their centre back partnership. Was it Davinson
It
Sanchez and
was Sanchez and Van de Ven. Look,
yeah,
that just shows Tottenham in
and Ben Foster
in
and
a
go, what
way.
the hell? What's Ben Foster? Listen,
Fraser Forster was in goal.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Fraser Foster, man.
mate.
Listen, what's he doing, man? What is he
That's the
doing?
thing. That's the thing. I feel like, well, but before the match, I would rather have Sanchez over Dyer, but now I'd rather have none, mate. I agree. Quick one here. Would you rather have Dyer or Sanchez to stay?
Probably none of them.
I would rather. I personally would rather put myself inside there than have any of them. But I'd have Sanchez there. I think based on that pace. But look, I think. Um, what was the question you asked? You said um Oh,
No,
Forster,
yeah, yeah,
because I,
Forster.
I I feel like there's an unwritten rule where cups you play your second backup keeper in a way, but I don't know. I think we were just so poor on a day, like proper poor. And I said this on a little shorts that I made. I said, it's not enough to have a first team that can play and football. You need to have a B team to be able to play, and that B team looked like nothing more than like a flipping Wimbledon team who I don't know from we looked completely crap in that game. It was unrecognizable where on earth Handball went. Um okay, so look, Orest, whilst you're here, if you're here, Eddie, let's talk a little bit about what transfers in general you can see. So I'm just gonna shout out some names to you in the Premier League, and you
Is
just
this
let me
for
know what
Spurs or for what
in
was this
general,
one?
in general,
Oh,
in
Jenny,
general.
okay.
Because yes, this is a Tottenham transfer deadline day, but why not? We'll do everyone. I'm going to shout out some names. You tell me what your thoughts on them, and we'll go from there. So let's start with a big name in the Tottenham in the Premier League in football in Barcelona. well, now currently in Aston Villa. It is Filippo Coutinho, who is signed, or is almost signing for Dohail. Yeah. So obviously he's from there from Qatar. Now I want to get your thoughts on Philip Coutinho and his life in the Premier League. Obviously, returning to Aston Villa or return to the Premier League in Aston Villa. Do you think this deal is a good deal? Do you think it's time for him to move on? He is, I think, like 30 something
Yeah.
now.
I, something tells me I feel like he could have done a better option
31.
there, man. He could have done a better option for me. I think. Listen, if there was no other clubs interested, because I feel like mid-table clubs, something like I don't know, maybe like a Brentford or someone
Yeah.
might have gone in for Coutinho. But you know what? If no clubs were interested in him, then it's the right move for him. But as you said, he's getting a bit old now, so hopefully he's got he has a good time there. But yeah, obviously I remember him before back in the days, Liverpool days.
Poor
So
Liverpool. Jeez.
he was a
He
good.
was unreal. He was unreal. And I'm going to get in a debate here. I'm going to get in a debate. Why not? I feel like debating with you a bit. And I'm hoping you're going to go the opposite side than me. Um, Now, sorry, my eyes are so red because I've had a massive cold throughout the whole day. So strikers in general. Striker is the Luis Suarez versus Harry Kane debate. I think you've probably heard of it before. Um, it's the question where who has had a better time in or who's a better striker. Now I'm gonna go obviously for Kane. I'm interested to know where you stand in that debate. Are you standing on Luis Suarez or are you going on Harry Kane? No biasness. I don't want no biasness.
I'm saying Marcus Rashford. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Um, if I'm being honest, and I'm putting my hat to the side, I'm going with
Yeah.
Harry. I'm going with Harry Kane because if you
Okay.
want, if you listen, the records that he's broken here is. I know. Listen, if you stay a bit in the Premier League, would have broken that share record, but because your top man doesn't listen. Well, it's not your fault, but it's the United. I was generally expecting a late bid from United, but you know what? But no, listen, Suarez. I hate that guy so much, you know. Like the way
Mm.
him and Produce Everman. I don't know if you saw about these two. Boy, oh boy, they got into each other. But Harry Kane for me, listen, I think it's way better. I think he had a better career than Luis Suarez. So I'm saying Harry Kane, man. Listen, the goals, man. The goal just explains it for me. The goals, the Premier League records that he's broken, the golden boots. Listen, Harry Kane for me.
I don't think there is 100% debate to be made there. Obviously, with the trophies that everyone brings in, but I think when you look at a game and you're like, okay, you need to score a goal, you need to score from an angle. Then I think I'd rather have Kane in there. I mean, from a United point of view, I want to talk about for a second the transfer though. Um, why did you, sorry, not go in for Kane? Why did you not? I'm
He didn't,
happy, obviously.
he didn't play in the Dutch league. That's why he didn't play in. No, I'm joking. I don't know because at the beginning there was club correspondent Samuel Lucker saying that Ten Hag rates Kane highly in that list, is the number one priority in the strike list. Then there's other sources saying that United don't want to spend more than 90 million on a striker. Then Kane, I don't know, man. Apparently he was waiting for United to put in the bid. Then we moved on. So I'm happy for the club that we've moved on to other targets and we're not
Yeah.
wasting one target for more than 2 months. So I genuinely think United don't want to spend more than 90 million, so that's why he didn't join us. But I do think Ten Hag wanted him though. So yeah. But with the Kane Suarez, people might say Suarez because you know the mentality thing. People might not rate Kane's mentality and stuff because he hasn't won trophy. So maybe listen from opinions and thoughts. Maybe just try and think about Arsenal fans. They might back Luis Suarez because of the mentality that Harry Kane doesn't have. So yeah, but no, for United, I was genuinely expecting us to be in the race, but you know what? Bayern Munich, they done their thing. So yeah,
Well, you know who will say Luis Suarez. You know who will say him. What's his name? What's his name? Dave.
David. Oh my god.
What a weird Donny. I
And
gotta
guys,
say.
this is how I met Josh. This is how I met Josh from that stupid debate. Oh, that
That is literally how we met. That's crazy. It's outrageous. I mean, right now, obviously, we're doing many stuff together with regards to the stream. So guys, make sure to subscribe to our rest. This is his channel, obviously, and if you have not yet subscribed to Spurs Live, obviously we are almost hitting that 1.2k mark, 2 subscribers off. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
Gee,
Um,
that's fans
late,
in wow.
huh?
That's more than City fans what they have in the Etihad. That's good, man. That's good.
That's not bad, isn't it? That's not bad.
Well,
We have a better semi-final story which ends that debate. Um, yeah, but yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. I know you're back in Tottenham, so I'll take that. Now tell me a little bit about um, your new signing, the striker um, that would have. I'm trying to think how to word this. Um, would have signed for you earlier if Harry Kane wasn't in the conversation. A striker that I think you've been very vocal about, and many United fans have been very vocal about. He goes with the name of Haaland. No, I'm joking, Hoyland. Um, what? Sorry about that. What are your thoughts on that? Honestly, do you think he's really all that? Because I really do rate him. I think he's a fantastic footballer. It's just, is he prem proven? That's the only question I have. What are your thoughts on him?
listen, the thing is, I think it's a very good player, but these United fans do my head in. Like they're already saying that he's the puzzle. He's not the. I don't know why we are putting a pressure on a 21-year-old kid. He is not the answer to our puzzle. We're a very good player, 21-year-old. Yes, the price. People will talk about it, 70. I think it was 70 million plus add-ons. People that count add-ons, by the way, grow up, man. Add-ons,
Yeah,
just
pathetic.
relax, man. Just I think it's Sky Sports that I saw that tried to add. Listen, man, just relax, man. Relax. It's mainly Arsenal fans that whenever we buy a player, or mainly rival fans, whenever we buy a player, they put add-ons
Oh,
together.
yo, there's add-ons.
So listen, I think he's a great player. I
Yeah.
do think he starts on this Sunday. Though. I do think tonight will start him. So um, listen, I don't. My standards are very low for Hoyland for me. Listen, I'm not the one that say, oh, he's gonna get me 30 goals and stuff. Listen, he's a 21-year-old kid. He's one for the future, and listen, let's see how he does. I'm excited, but I'm not getting overgassed by these United fans saying that he's gonna. He's the answer to our solution. So he's a good striker. I wanted him, and yeah, let's see how he does.
I actually really rate that. I rate that because I don't like people who just go straight in for signings. Obviously, if you sign Haaland and Mbappe, sure you can. But I rate it the fact that you humble yourself in terms of that signing. I think that's important to us as football fans, and specifically top Premier League teams, because we're usually called a very biased fan base. I mean, if you think about it, Premier League fans are a bit too much into the Prem, if I may say so myself. Now, look, I'm just gonna continue with these transfers, talk about them. Who have we got next? Next up, I'm gonna go from Fabrizio and see what he's got to talk about. Are there any signs you want to talk about, by the way?
I don't. Oh, you just hit me on the spot.
Just trying to think of anyone. Uh,
To be fair,
uh,
listen, Gravenberch to
yeah,
Liverpool. I think that's going to be. I'm jealous of that, and this is what I
yeah.
think. I even put in the group chat. I think you saw. This is the reason. There's multiple reasons why I hate the owners. So listen, Gravenberch, I'm jealous. Listen, I would have wanted him, but we're broke. We're looking for loan options, FC. So listen, these absolutely. I can't. Till the day when they leave, I swear down, I'm gonna. I will be happy. So yeah.
Well,
Just wanna,
I think a big problem with United right now is the fact that they're not aggressive with their transfers. I think that's one of the most important things as owners and as football directors. You have to be aggressive with the transfers. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you guys go say, I want Harry Kane. Go get Harry Kane. Don't say we want Harry Kane, because once you say we want Harry Kane, it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? You get the fans very much excited, and it's something very similar to Tottenham fans. We go and name the whole world. We probably name every single player who's ever played football, and we haven't signed anyone. I mean, for your sake in United, I think you guys have to be really aggressive with your signings, because you've got the name, you've got the history, you've got current form. But look, okay, different questions, mate. James Madison has been amazing this season, and I 100% agree. I'm saying, by the way,
He's
he
better
is
than Mount, by the way. I've always said he's better than Mount, but
who?
then I got Manson. He's better
Yeah,
than Mount. But
yeah,
then
yeah,
I got,
you did.
but then apparently I'm being negative. I need to back Mount. No, listen, I've got eyes, mate. Mount's been crap for 3 years. 1 year he's had a good year at Chelsea. And then listen, I do not. I've got two eyes. Madison is clear. Mount. I've always said it. So yeah.
I think you also got to remember that Mount isn't the only problem at United. I think there's a lot of problems at United,
Of course, but you,
but Mount,
this,
but it's just an unfortunate time for Mount because he comes in the wrong time.
plus he makes the midfield unbalanced. Josh, if you
Yes,
watch United, our midfield is unbalanced, and we get
very true.
like Wolves. I'm happy that Nunes is gone, but we have to face City soon. But Nunes, he ran past that midfield, so yeah. Listen,
Very
Mount.
true. I agree. I agree. If Spurs don't make a move for Mbappe with Richie on a swap deal, we're done, mate.
Oh, listen,
Did you
man. That
did you
video,
hear, brother?
listen, that video that he did with
OS,
was me.
did you hear the rumor of Mbappe to Tottenham for the Harry Kane? Do you know how Harry Kane saga? There was a moment where Kylian Mbappe was offered to Tottenham Hotspur on a loan deal. Do you know how mental that is?
Mate, I still remember that video. Remember that guy said to Mbappe, would you ever join Spurs? And I think said he was laughing and stuff. So,
But
what's going on with your thing with your co-owner Joe Lewis? What's going on with him?
mate, God knows, honestly. I mean, I didn't really understand anything about that. All I understand is the fact that he could be going to jail, and Tottenham aren't really related to him anymore. Tottenham
I'm gonna
isn't
say
related.
this right now, yeah. If he is arrested, you know that means that they have to force literally to sell the club. That's why I see Spurs fans got excited. So you
Yeah,
guys could potentially be bought before us. So that's gonna be
I really hope so. I
that's
really
gonna
hope
be
so.
if a new bidder sees they have to buy Spurs United, they're looking at Spurs straight away because of the new, obviously the stadium and stuff. Listen,
I would say they look
I
at
live like 20
United because of
minutes.
history. History is so heavy, or history is insane.
I
That's
get that. And then again, it depends what price. I think what's the price that you're looking at? Like 2 or 3 billion. We're looking
oh,
for 7 billion. Come on, man. That's
yeah,
listen. Yeah,
yeah. I know. I get you. I get you. I mean, I understand your point of view saying why people would look at Tottenham, but I think if you got the likes of United or basic, you are probably. I'm thinking Real Madrid are number one. Um, I'm trying to think. Barcelona could be up there.
Barcelona.
I'm
I
saying
think yeah,
in terms of fans, the biggest fan base, you lot are like top three probably because
top
you got
three.
Real Madrid
Yeah.
who's 100% up there.
Arsenal's rock bottom, mate. Their fan base absolutely. Yeah,
They stink. Their fan base stink. They're delusional, but they've got a lot. They've got a lot of
they
delusional
to be fair,
fans.
yeah. Now listen,
If you okay,
I'm
here
done
you
with
go.
this
No
potential.
biasness though. No biasness. If you have the chance, yeah, to buy Tottenham or buy United, just think like a from a professional I don't know what, like a fucking owner.
Yeah, yeah.
Who who would you go and buy?
I am buying Spurs. I literally listen. If you see Old Trafford, our toilets are leaking with piss. It's piss flooded with piss. The roof is still leaking. There's the women team playing the rented stadium. Then
That is
listen,
mental.
and then apparently I saw a rumor that the woman they have to walk 20 minutes away from the stadium to go to the toilets. Listen, our football club is an absolute shambles, by the way. So listen, I'm buying Spurs first. Plus, very local to me. So
Fair
yeah,
enough. Fair enough. Happy days.
if I get some free stuff, then yeah. But listen, I'm buying Spurs because
Happy days.
yeah, go on. Yeah, new state. Well, not new stadium, but the stadium. And listen, if you guys can back me, Austin, I'll get you guys some good players. Bring McTominay, Harry Maguire. Then yeah.
Weston. Anana's been shocking. Yeah,
Can we, guys? Come on, man. There's been 3 games. Relax.
mate. Has he been shocking? I mean, he got chipped.
No,
He
listen.
dived.
Oh, Chip, that was pre-season, mate. Calm down.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Listen, oh no, no, listen. He is a bit clumsy, but I'm still back in the signing. I don't listen.
I agree. I'm still backing in terms of Onana to be an unbelievable signing for you guys. I just think so far Has he been what you expect of him?
Well, obviously, no. Listen, he needs to adjust first. It's not. It's listen. We see. I think Allison. It took time for both of them to, settle in
Who?
with
Allison?
the both keepers, Allison and Edison. They
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
both
I
of
agree.
them.
Yeah.
For me, I look at Edison because he's actually no. Allison is better as a ball playing goalkeeper. It took time for Allison to come in and get used to it. So for no, listen, he needs to get used to because we're gonna have to listen. The injuries that we get, he's gonna have to learn and figure out the partnerships because 1 week is going to be Martin
Yeah,
Lindelof, 1 week Varane's back, and then he gets injured because he's made out of glass. So, listen,
exactly.
communication for goalkeepers are very important. So,
I
yeah,
think I think that's the most important part of a goalkeeper is the communication. I would still be happy with Spurs buying Kane, and Richie the other way around. Just get
come
Richie
on,
out,
back Richie, back with Charleston, man. Come on, the new
mate.
R9. Come on, man,
I
R9. Come on.
can't. I'm nowhere near that backing Richie. Is there any other chances that you think Manu or Spurs should make?
Only Amrabat.
Wow.
Only Amrabat. For
Amrabat for
me,
you guys.
I'll get more, but listen, the word.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's think hypothetically. Is there any other transfer that you should make? I'm thinking that a defender you need.
Well, there's dude, what's that French Todiba, man? Why can't we get? There's the other one.
Tosin Adarabaya. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What's that French league centre back, man? From Nice, centre back
From
French. How can I forget, man? Oh. But yeah,
I think
we was actually linked with him.
what
But
was his name?
let me check.
Trying to, I have no idea. Get the name up. So from a Tottenham point of view, I think we need a we need a centre back 100%. We need a tap sober in. We need a tap sober in. We need a right winger. We need a striker.
Todiba, it was Todiba, yeah, Todiba.
Todiba.
Yeah, Todibo, yeah, centre back from
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, but then again, Maguire, I swear, I've had enough of
What's
this
happened
guy.
with him? What's happening to him? I thought he was I thought he was going to West Ham. What's happened? What he got cancelled?
I think what it is, yeah, I think United demanded a bit more money because we got West Ham gave us 30 million. I think United wanted like 35. The thing is, I think it was Roman that said personal terms was agreed. So
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Listen, I'll still never forget. By the way, we did you know we got offered 60 million for both Aaron Maguire and McTominay combined.
Crazy. I don't know how the hell you've done that, but that was crazy.
But then we've got incompetent, absolute. I swear, I'm gonna try to calm myself down, but those parasites did not accept those two offers. I was
Yeah.
fuming, man. So we're never gonna get that much offer, by the way, in the next windows. We're never gonna get that much amount, but it just shows you that United, we've never become a good selling club. We don't sell players that often. Like in the past 6 years, our highest seller is Daniel James for 30 million to
Yeah.
um,
To Leeds.
Leeds. Yeah. So yeah.
Look, I mean, there are positives and negatives from having a club that doesn't sell players like that. But from your point of view, I 100% agree. Like it's a bit of a honker, not not selling a player except for Daniel James for 30 mil. That's mental. Um, I'm a Coventry fan, and I think that Luton shouldn't be in the Prem with their stadium. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that? On the whole Luton stadium thing? Obviously, they're trying to renovate their stadium. Apparently, it's going to be done for the West Ham game. They missed out a game against Sheffield due to the stadium. I mean, I'm looking forward to that game. I'm not going to even lie. I'm looking forward to that game. I think it's going to be like a Burnley. No, like a was that Burnley? The in the old stadium where teams used to always go there and just lose constantly because their stadium was so bad. I can't remember what team it was. It wasn't Burnley. Was it Burnley? I can't remember. What do you think of their stadium? Have you been there yet?
No, no. Listen, I've seen. Listen, if you literally their main entrance is someone's backyard, by the way. So
Yeah.
for me, listen. I want to say that they don't deserve it, but it's normal for like I want to say small club, but it's normal for a club that they need to renovate it. But The grass. Oh my goodness me, man.
Phew.
The pitch is absolutely. Listen, if Luton, if they can get the fans behind them, they can actually get something. If they put in a good shift, good performance, get behind with their fans, they can get some shocking results. They can, get sneaky when they get to Tottenham. But listen, Luton, yeah, they made. You know what? They made good. They've made all right transfers. Obviously, they've got because Ross Barkley. They got
Ross Barkley, yeah.
they got Mendy from United. So they've made a couple good transfers. So as I said, if they can get behind them with their fans, they can get some. But yeah,
I
otherwise,
mean, yeah.
otherwise away from home, I don't see anything from them.
So I'm just trying to look at their fixtures that they played. So they
Don't they
played.
play tomorrow? Don't they play tomorrow?
So they played tomorrow. At 10. No,
Your time.
sorry. So
Your
yeah, at 8. Against West Ham, which is a big game for them. But like I'm trying to look at their recent fixtures, and they played against Chelsea, lost 3-0. Played against Brighton, obviously first game of the season, lost 4-1. If you were a Luton fan, would you think that's a good result? 3-0 against Chelsea. I know we're pushing it, but Luton, I mean, we're talking about a team that really are not great.
no, listen, Luton away from home. I knew that they were going to be poor. So I think 3
Yeah,
0 I think is acceptable. I think more than that isn't. Not acceptable,
yeah.
but like if anything more than 3, that's not good. But listen, Luton at home. Let's see if they can get results because if they
I think
can,
Luton are going to do well this season. I really do think.
yeah. But
I think they can. It's just a question is, will they? Johnson should be done by now. Nope, it isn't, and thank
Brennan
God it isn't, because
Johnson,
I
he's a
do
good player.
not want him.
Brennan Johnson's a very good player. So, listen, the
I,
Forest.
I don't rate him at all. I don't rate him. I think I rate him for a 30 mil player. Yeah, sure, 50 mil, mate. We're paying 50 mil for
50
him.
what?
50 mil for the geezer,
Okay, that's mate. Bring back Paratici, man. What are you guys doing, man?
bro. He's in jail. My guy's in jail.
If you
Um,
want, if you want someone, we can give you one of our director, well, so-called director of football. But yeah,
Mate, bring him on. It'll be match. We got Daniel Levy. So I mean, God knows what happens with him. Opinions on Gustavo Hammer, of course, joining Sheffield United. How do you think of him as a player with his first goal as well? Absolute class. I did not watch that goal. What goal was it? Do you know what he's talking about? I did not watch the goal. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm
who?
just looking now to
Whose
see.
goal? Whose goal? Whose goal?
Um Gustavo Hammer.
No, I haven't seen that.
Trying
But
to see. They
listen,
haven't
this
scored a
deadline
goal.
day, I'm looking forward to it. When I wake up, if I don't see that, here we go for Amrabat. Swear down, man. Listen,
You
you
need
should
that.
be.
You need that. Here we go.
Listen, we need.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Brilliant goal, actually. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you're talking about. That was a
By the way,
fantastic screamer. So yeah,
I can tell you. So this for goes for any club. Once the 11 p.m. deadline closes, you can agree. You can have agreement for 2 more hours extension. But obviously, you have to wait if that gets accepted. So you can have a 2 hour extension. If you're trying to send a player and that's past 11 p.m., you can have a 2 hour extension agreement. And then, yes, I knew that.
yeah.
I think that happened to United with. Oh, I forgot, but it happened to United. But yeah. So with Spurs, if you guys are trying to send someone and they pass 11 p.m., get that 2 hour sheet confirmed, and then yeah, agreement.
Hopefully we don't need that for what's his name for
Johnson,
what's Brennan Johnson? Yeah, hopefully not. I want to talk to you about something that
go.
we have not yet talked about, and I think I love talking about these things because um we're back in Champions League, aren't we? I mean, you are. Sorry, I want to
You
talk
are
about
not.
Champions League.
Ah,
The
ah.
Champions League is back. The Champions League is back. It's always nice to see and watch other teams play. Sorry, I'm really trying to get the image out. And I want to hear your thoughts on this little group. Let's see. Um,
Oh, I know what you're trying to do.
I'm really trying to get it up. I can't get this stupid
Go
thing up. Here we go. Okay.
on, man.
Um, here, guys, technical difficulties here, lads. You have to deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there we
know.
go. There we go. Imagine it's not even this. Imagine it's not even this. It is this group I'm talking about. There we go. Can you see it? Is it clear?
Yeah, I can see. I can see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can see. I can
So
see.
what are your thoughts on this group? I mean, we're talking about Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan, and Newcastle United. I mean, that is like the death group. Thanks for later review. Obviously, he came up with the question, smashed it, and obviously, guys, make sure to subscribe to both of our channels. Orest Talks Football link is here, and Spurs Live. We are literally 2 away from 1.2k, so make sure you smash the subscribe button, and just keep on chatting to us. We're enjoying this. Orest, so what are your thoughts on who's making out this group? Who's making
I've
it
got
out?
some theories. I've got some theories. Listen,
Give it to me. Give it to
I
me, mate.
think
Give it to me.
Milan's gonna top this group, and
Okay. Okay.
I do think Newcastle will get second.
Wow. So you saying who's getting fourth and third?
I think. Listen, I think we're gonna see PSG in Europa League, and Dortmund's coming fourth. Listen,
Fourth.
these fans have they forgotten that Messi's not there? Neymar's not there. Listen,
But
Mbappe,
they did sign Usman Dembele though. They did sign Usman Dembele.
he's crap. He honestly can't come on. He's crap, man. Listen. He's a good footballer, but the amount of injuries this guy gets, mate. Oh my god. Listen,
Yeah.
PSG they're coming third. Trust me, Newcastle are getting second. If they don't let me down, because they let me down against the Liverpool game, but Newcastle
Yeah.
second, Milan first. You heard it here first.
I agree with you with regards to AC Milan. I think Milan's going to top the
Milan
group.
got that history, man. PSG, listen,
Exactly. And I
PSG.
think they're a
Oh
tough
my,
team. They're a
you
tough
know
team.
PSG.
Rafael
You know
Leao.
how much they infuriate me. PSG. Listen, people talk about every year, and they got a good squad. It's always Champions League. Their dressing room for me is always toxic. It's a
But
toxic dressing room.
everyone talks about how Tottenham bottle things. Yeah, you do realize we've just witnessed Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi in one team
Eminem,
with
man, Eminem.
Ramos at the back, Marquinhos, Donnarumma in goal. I mean Hakimi on the, and they have not won the Champions League. Do you know how mental that is?
Listen, they're butlers, man. PSG, they're butlers.
That's crazy.
Luis Enrique,
Yeah,
Luis
yeah.
Enrique. I don't listen. He's a good manager, but I wouldn't bring. Listen, yes, I know the amount of trophies he's broken with Barcelona, but we're talking about now. Luis Enrique, I think, is a crap manager right now. As we're speaking, I don't rate him that highly. But listen, we're gonna have to see how PSG do. But I don't think they get. I think they get third, man. We could see them in the Europa League. So yeah.
I think third is really quite. The question is who's going to get that second place, that third place? Because I think this is the way I see it. I see AC Milan top it, PSG second, Newcastle third, and Dortmund last. I think they're going to bottle it completely. Milan has the club. Milan as a club has history, but the players are not used to winning much. But they will have the winning
Oh my god,
mentality.
bruv. Newcastle versus PSG at Newcastle Stadium. Boy, oh boy, bruv. That
Unreal
atmosphere,
game.
that atmosphere. Listen, you might have to. Everyone might have to put max 5 volume. I know that's a bit volume. That's a bit low, but max 5. Not more than
Man,
that because the atmosphere. Listen, the PSG ultras. Have you seen the PSG ultras? By the way, they got
they're
some serious
mental.
ultras, and then
They're
obviously
mental.
Newcastle fans. Listen, boy, oh boy, bro. This could be. I thought he was going to talk about Harry Kane coming back to Old Trafford and that.
Nah, thank you. Well, I mean, look, why not? Why not? Why not? We'll talk about that as well. I'm gonna get it up, but just whilst I bring it up, talk to me about some key points that you're looking forward to during this Group F.
I think we should see a lot of goals. I think there's going to be high goal. Well, hopefully, man, hopefully. But
Yeah,
I'm expecting to be lots of goals. Could potentially some red cards. So yeah, that's what I think.
fair enough. Fair enough. What group are you, by the way?
Group A.
Champions League Group A. Let's get your little thing up. Um, I'm not gonna get copyrighted by Sky Sports, am I? Here we go. There we go. Yeah, let's go and do this. I'm looking forward to the Champions League, as you know. Obviously, we're not playing it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
It's a lot of pressure off me.
no more Tottenham stress for you.
No more Tottenham stress for me. Here I'm just going to share screen very quickly. Also linked. Oh, there we go. Wait. Also linked with PSG Neymar gone to Al Attihad. Thoughts on the Saudi league? I think they're messing us about, mate. They're messing players around. They're doing. I rated the MLS for one reason, because they take retired players and casually help them retire. Saudi League, they're not doing it, man. They're not doing it. They're getting flipping 20-year-olds there. But what do you think of the Saudi League? Are you happy? Are you a bit annoyed at that?
And listen, I think Ronaldo always said that the Saudi League will, what did he say, like top five leagues. So
Yeah,
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 um, it's good to see that these players are coming. But as Ronaldo said, that the Saudi League will be top five, and I do think it will be top five. You know, because you see players now. People are saying that they're picking the money over stuff, but let's think about it. There's players that already their careers is finished now, so they want to spend some time in Saudi, and maybe listen, they could break records there. So listen, I'm
yeah.
especially now Saudi's getting televised, especially more in the UK now, and obviously in general. So now listen, Neymar, fantastic player, and United fans probably half of them probably didn't want him at United, but yeah. There's actually a quote from Neymar's dad that he told Neymar to join United um, one day. But listen, Neymar, I think is a good move for him himself. So yeah,
I think in general, I mean, at the end of the day, what they're gonna do, they're not gonna they
yeah,
got flipping tons of money to go through, and obviously they're gonna go for it. But oh yeah, very quickly, let's talk about the Gallagher to Tottenham Hotspur. I think that's a really good move for Tottenham. I really want Gallagher. Um, and obviously a lot of Tottenham fans aren't happy. They've gone in for Mo Salah. Yep, Mo Salah, 150 million. I'm pretty sure it is mental. Um, all right. So the the big one, which is well, not the big one, but the big one for Harry Kane, which is Bayern Munich versus uh PSG versus Manchester United. Um, Obviously then you got Copenhagen from Denmark, and you got Galatasaray. Not an easy group. I'm gonna say that, not an easy group. Um, just because I feel like Galatasaray can potentially cause Bayern and United obviously some trouble, but I think United and Bayern should easily cruise out of this group. What are your thoughts, obviously, on getting drawn with this group?
yeah. Obviously, I was screaming when they gave us with Bayern, but now listen, I think Bayern are different team now. I think United will finish second.
Yeah,
Um, but no, listen, Copenhagen. We got two two brothers from Holland are playing for Copenhagen, so it's gonna be a good one. Listen, Galatasaray, I'm worried. Away, Galatasaray, they're fans by the way. They're is electric. They make the stadiums electric. So listen, UCL nights when you're behind the team, when the players fight um, for the fans. They control something because Turkish team. We obviously listen. I don't know if you remember, but we're not that good with Turkish team because I remember Denver Boss scored against us. So listen, we need to be on it. This season, Ten
yeah,
Hag has got to be on it. Away from listen, I'm not looking forward to it. Allianz Arena. I'm not looking away from that. I think Harry Kane could probably beat us, but at
yeah.
home, I'm confident. Old Trafford. Not listen. I think we'll go undefeated again at Old Trafford today. This season. So yeah. Um,
How far does Eric Ten Hag need to go in this competition? Because if you look at, let's say, TT, Twitch, obviously, big up to yourself. Make sure to subscribe. He says Man United, Bayern, Galatasaray, Copenhagen in that order. He predicts. Obviously, you can see that he believes Eric Ten Hag is able to take you out this group stage as first as well. How far do you think Eric Ten Hag can take you? And how far does Eric Ten Hag need to take you? Because it's a big difference between where he can potentially take you and where he needs to take you in terms of to call it a successful Champions League campaign.
If I'm being realistic, I think he can take us to the quarterfinals max.
Agree. I wouldn't say max. I would say max semis. I'd say
With
personally max semis.
I think I'm back Casemiro Bruno. That's a good midfield, but I think quarterfinals. I would actually say a success is a semi-final for me. I'll take that. But you know
Yeah.
what? Now since the finals at Wembley, I want to go to the final. Tennog, take me to the final. That Wembley got. Well, I say we got a decent record. I know we lost against City, but listen. Imagine Man United versus Arsenal and the fact. Listen, Arsenal not going to the final by the way, but just
Arsenal ain't going here.
who they'll be lucky enough to pass the knockout stage. Let's be honest. So Man United, I want two English teams in that final. I don't care what anyone says.
I think it's going to be a very exciting Champions League campaign. Obviously you got the top groups in there. Very quickly, Harry Kane will win the Champions League, and with a manager that he did it many times before. Look, it's obviously all the memes that's going on about with Tottenham Hotspurs winning a Carabao Cup and Harry Kane not winning a trophy with Bayern's is surfacing the internet. But look, I think we're gonna round it up a little bit here. Obviously, I want to talk a little bit more about transfers. We have I don't know. Do you know Abde from Barcelona? Do you know the left back Abde?
The left back for Barcelona.
Yeah. So Abde is a very 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 fantastic. One. I was like, what do you mean he's a four? He ain't a four. What is he talking about?
Who's that?
Um, Abde from Barcelona. If you look at Barcelona, let's say versus Villarreal, they smashed Villarreal 4-3. Abde plays as a
Is he not a midfielder?
I thought Abde's a left back. I'm just trying to see what the. Okay, whatever. Never mind. He is basically going to Real Betis. He's looking to sign there. Um, and as reported earlier, negotiation has to be taking place today. Now let's end it with a quick. Well, not end it, but last the second to last question, the penultimate, the penultimate question. Thoughts on the Ten Hag comeback against Forest? I've got to say, fantastic. Look, Forest, I'm giving you credit for coming back. Yeah, you did very, very well. I think you deserve to come back. Fantastic, great stuff by Ten Hag, but should never go down 2-0 at the
Those
for the
two
beginning.
goals, yo, I lost my voice.
I
I'm
haven't
gonna be
actually,
honest.
I haven't actually
I lost my
spoke to you
voice.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, those two goals that we could say, I lost my voice. I was straight, bruv. These set pieces again that does my head in, man. These set pieces goal that we
Yeah.
let in does my head in, and then I see other someone that athletic that whole overhypes our set piece coach. Can we stop overhyping these coaches, man? So listen, it's one to work for set pieces, but obviously one of our goals was definitely from training. That Casemiro goal. Listen, we showed resilience. I'm proud of the boys. At least Arsenal did it.
Yes.
So yeah. But no, I'm happy that we got the 3 points, but never again. Can we not start games slow? Stop starting slow,
That, that,
man.
that's the thing. Like when you start a game so slow, you don't have from obviously a spectator's point of view, you look at people who go into the game, such as like I'll put in like a Grealish or like I'll even give you or someone from your team, let's say Marcus Rashford. When he goes to a game, he's thinking, "Bam, I'm gonna go smash it today." No one's thinking, "Oh god damn it, I'm gonna
Awanihi,
lose."
very good striker by the way. Awanihi,
Huh?
that Nottingham Forest striker, Awanihi, that Nigerian striker, he's very good by the way.
Yes. No, not at you.
Awanihi, so I said Awanihi,
Oh, Aonihi. Look,
very
I
good.
think in terms of strikers, you definitely need a striker. You definitely need one as a backup. I think as a backup right now.
Bring back
But
Wegel.
bring back records. Look, I think in general, very very slow start to the game can never do that ever again. It is what it is. Now, to finish off the live stream, obviously we've been going on for about an hour and a half, and this is actually not a live stream I actually plan on doing. So, guys, make sure to subscribe once again to RS Talks Football.
No, no,
And
that's wrong. Make sure you subscribe to Spurs Life first, then subscribe to RSS Football.
drop a subscribe to both our channels here. Cheers, mate. And look, we are about to hit 1.2k. We're literally, how many are we off? How many are we off? We are off by two. We're still on two, lads. Come on, just smash that subscribe button. Um, and I'm just gonna keep this here for a bit. Honest. So far from a Man United point of view, how would you rate the transfer window from a United point of view? Give me a little rating. Give me a little rating. A little rating.
4.
A 4.
Yeah. I'm being
God
honest. 4.
damn.
Even with Amber in, 4. Because
Yeah.
I demanded this club to bring me 2 to 3 midfielders. Mount, I don't count them as midfielder because, listen, he's no. But
Yeah.
I need 2 to 3 midfielders. Mount was never my list, so I'm never up my rating. I said 2 strikers that one of them are guaranteed more than 20 goals. Hoyland, we can't guarantee yet. I said bring me a centre back. Then what do we do? Nothing. Listen, 4 man. 4. I'm not giving any. If United fans are giving this a 7 or 8, then please do me a
I
favour,
I
man.
I think centre backs are on the list for so many teams this season. So many teams, and by the way, what did I say? I said that if Tottenham don't get a big Mickey Van der Ven or tap sober, there's going to be plenty of teams going out there next year for them or in January. From a Tottenham point of view, I think it's been like a 5.5.
It's been
We've had
average.
such a
Average.
yeah,
I'll
we
take a
had such
5,
a
but yeah.
I think James Madison is a huge bonus for us, a massive bonus. I mean, I know. You secretly were talking about how Harry Kane leaving will leave a huge hole at Tottenham, and look, it's true. He will leave a huge hole in Tottenham, but I think the hole is slightly being covered by James Madison right now. I think overall 5 because defenders we need a midfielder, we need a right winger, striker, we need a flipping all new team. But it is what it is. Look, lads, we have got less than 24 hours until the transfer window ends, and then plus that 2 extra hours that OS has just talked about. Um, Guys, make sure you guys subscribe to both our channels. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the stream. I thought, a bit of a nice stream. I should have brought up
Yeah.
though. I don't even know why I didn't do this. By the way, I need to talk to you about this new segment that I'm talking about. I got Connor in, so you guys will see who Connor is very soon. But Connor is going to be in this new segment soon, and OS, I'm looking to add you as well. So, lads, once again, make sure to subscribe to OST. How much are you on? How many subscribers are you on?
I'm on 462, so I'm like 40 or
462.
so, 40 or so away from 500. So
Guys,
yeah.
smash that subscribe button on OS channel. Come on, guys, it's actually phenomenal content. Very good content. Alright, OS, what can people see on your channel in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks?
Yeah, man, big up family on. As always, love coming here, seeing you, ranting about Spurs. Now listen, you can expect a match reaction definitely for the Arsenal game. I am not tied in. I never hide, by the way, so I always speak my
Yeah.
mind. So Sunday, there's definitely will be a match reaction if I'm not busy, which I shouldn't be anyways. But yeah, match reaction. You can expect game week previews. You can expect Josh ranting about why Ange is the best manager in the Premier League and etc. etc. So yeah, no, listen, I usually do game week previews, reviews. There wasn't a game week free review because I didn't have the time to do so. So yeah, but today that was a very good Arsenal Man United preview stream. Yesterday was game week 4, which Josh told me he couldn't make it for some reason. Like yeah, but no, listen, he, we're both doing call-outs this season, so it's great. It's going to be a great season for both our channels. But yeah, big up for having me on.
100%. We'll be working very closely with each other, and you will 100% see OS back on the channel. OS, hopefully have a great day or have a great evening, and yeah, have a good one, mate.
Yeah, big up, man.
Big up. Love to see it. Love to see it. OS obviously a big big helper, or not helper, I want to talk about helper, a good friend on the channel. Now, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are 2 subscribers away from that 1.2k. So if we can smash the subscribe button, we only need 2 of you. There's 11 of you in there. 2 of you, only 2 of you need to subscribe, and we'll absolutely smash this live stream. With regards to subscribers, with regards to the likes on the stream. I don't know how many likes we got. How many likes we got? We got 12 likes on the stream. Fantastic. You lot absolutely smashed it. Can't thank you enough. You guys, phenomenal support. I'm looking forward to the end of the transfer window, I've got to say. So we don't have to talk about any more Tottenham Hotspur transfers. Hopefully no more Tottenham Hotspur rumours anymore. Thank God there's nothing left anymore. So guys, once again, if any of you guys can subscribe, we are 2 away from 1.2k, which obviously means so much to me. And yeah, I appreciate you all for joining. Thanks so much. Obviously, this was a bit of a random one for me to do, but I thought, why not get you guys on here, get a little talk about Tottenham Hotspur. So make sure you guys go subscribe. 1.2k with 2 subscribers off. 2 subscribers off. Still 1,198. So whoever can do that after the stream, obviously we won't get it on the stream, but it is what it is. It's fine. It's all good. I respect you all for coming on. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Share this with someone to talk about the Tottenham Hotspur deadline day. Come on, you Spurs.